Alright guys, I've been promising it for a while. This is Shit Hits the Fan gun collection number 5. And I always get a lot of people that'll say, hey, oh yeah, you couldn't take those guns with you when you did Shit Hits the Fan scenario. You should sell a bunch of those and buy ammo. No, that's not what it is. I'm a gun collector. I enjoy collecting guns. I buy and sell, refinish projects, some of them. Kind of deal, but basically this is a cache. It's a web cache of these guns currently. Got to keep them up to date as I can. So if anything happens to them, I can show it to my insurance company. I can show it to law enforcement and say, hey, these are the guns in question. This is exactly what they look like. Here's a video of them proving that I indeed do own them. I also keep a catalog list in an email account on a spreadsheet of the guns with their serial numbers, approximate values, any special descriptions, scopes, etc. that are expensive on them. I would say if your guns are over, $2,000 to $3,000, you probably want to get a separate rider on your insurance just for that gun. Nothing that expensive in my collection, but I got some pretty awesome ones. Now let's get to it. I'm probably going to go down the shotguns rifle section, do a little pistols, and save all that tactical shizit to the end. Alright, here we go. Let's start her off with the Mossberg. This is a Mossberg 535. Pump action shotgun. It takes up to 3.5-inch shells, which is very handy to use any 12-gauge shell you can find from turkey loads. I believe this is a 20 to 24-inch barrel, I think. Wait, it might be 24-inch barrel. Turkey sights, those fiber optic rifle sights on it are awesome. I've been like using those, that thumb hole stock. You've seen this in other videos. And actually, all of them, I've had this one for a very, very long time. Next, this was a gun I hunted for on my bucket list, and I really haven't seen that many since. I had 2 of them, but this is the Remington 1100 with a ventilated ribbed barrel. Nice bead sight on the end. Very nice wood of these older shotguns. Model 1100. Nice checkering patterns on it. Nice vented butt pad. Semi-automatic. The downfall is this gun only takes the 2 3/4 inch shells. It's not going to take your 3 or 3.5-inch shells, but that's all right. You can still do a lot of hunting, a lot of damage with those 2 3/4 inch shells. They used them for years. I don't really see what all the hype is. Well, extra shot, extra power. I get that. Next, I'm going to pull out another pump shotgun. Winchester 1897. I don't know if you can see that. This was a gift from my grandfather as a wedding present. The butt pad is not original. Probably should do something with that. I have not even shot this gun yet, but this is one I just plan on keeping around. Haven't broke it down to clean it, but it does take modern ammunition. This is safe to fire with modern ammunition, so maybe I will get it out and get it shooting at the range. Maybe get a video of it. Now this shotgun here will not take modern ammunition. This is a Snyder Zulu. It is a falling block, and I showed another video of this before about a week ago. I need to make a firing pin retainer and get a spring for the firing pin, but you just load one black powder 12-gauge shell in there, drop the hammer on the firing pin, boom. They used to be muskets, were converted during the Franco-Prussian War, I believe, if I am correct on that one. Scares the hell out of me to ever fire it. I like it to be in original condition. Oh, you'll have to imagine the stocks off this one. This is a Remington Sportsmaster model 341. It needs a little cleaning, maybe a little bluing. It's got a little spot missing on the barrel. But keep an eye out for that project. This one I just got the firing pin in today, so either it'll be the video right before this video or the video right after of me installing the firing pin into this Schmidt-Rubin. This is a sporterized Schmidt-Rubin. It is a Swiss straight pull action, the first one they made. The locking lugs are at the rear instead of the front of the bolt. And I'll show you a little bit more on that gun here in a little bit. Oh, this one. I traded a sweet AR pistol, got this back with a little bit of cash. I sold this actually to get that SIG 556XI. First gun I ever owned. I told the guy that and he was like, really, this gun, this exact gun? And I'm like, yep. Just proving that sometimes the gun collector world is a very small world. It's got the place for a cleaning kit here in the butt. I get that open that and my fingernails weren't so weak. But, you know, semi-automatic battle rifle and 30-06. Very awesome gun. Highly recommended just for the cool factor, but it is functional. It's heavy, but I would still say it's 30-06 is a lot of knockdown power if you're hunting anything. The sling ended up going missing, which kind of perturbed me, but I'm like, whatever, I'll buy another sling for it when you trade them. You wonder what happens to some accessories. Also, who keeps just one M-block clip? They're like $3. This is a little Ruger 1022. I traded Mossberg 500 with a poly choke for this guy. It is, I should probably put that barrel band back on it, but a nice little accurate rifle with the scope. I was out there plinking some of the wobble targets. A little 4x30 Simmons scope. 1022s are kind of famous. I mean, for being that quintessential semi-automatic rifle. And 22. The shame factor of it is now 22 ammo is just so hard to find, so hard to come by. It is findable, but I mean, I could get it right now, but I really don't want to pay $50 for a brick of ammo. I guess match ammo is not too bad, but I'm just really not willing to pay $50 for a brick of 22 ammo. I have, this is a Mark X Whitworth. It is built on a Mauser action that I believe they were built in Yugoslavia. Some of them were Yugoslavia, some were English made, I believe. Some of the hallmarks here. Nice little red field scope. That's period to this rifle. I think it was about the 80s, maybe later 70s. This gun is just cherry mint pretty much. Scope's a little up. Does have one small ding in it, but I can't wait to fire this. It's a shame in the summer that I just don't have enough time to get out and shoot as much as I'd like. Especially some of these long range guns, it's hard to get out because if I get a rain day, it's rainy at the range anyways. Well, we made it through the rifles. I guess we'll start here with this bad boy of the handgun world. This is a Smith & Wesson model 629 and 44 Magnum. I think that's a 4-inch barrel. Non-pin barrel, non-recess cylinder. But the firing pin's mounted in the frame. Very smooth action. These got the adjustable sight and the like neon sight insert. Combat rubber style grips. You really want to get a hold of a 44 Magnum. Can't wait to shoot this one either. It's weird how many guns I have, but Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum, you're going to get an incredible amount of power. This would be your favorite for some of your bow hunters that are going to be hunting large and dangerous game. Just hikers in general. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy, but then at the end of the day, you have a 44 Magnum if an angry bear comes at you. Something for little of the angry human variety. Little subcompact. I've had this a long time. This is a first handgun I bought. Springfield XD. I've shot thousands of rounds through this gun. Had to replace the striker indicator guide, I believe that part is. But everything else on this ran fine. I have a bunch of mags for it. I actually carry this one a lot still, even out of all these other guns, because it's very compact, fits in a small holster. It can just ride right here on my hip. Perfect carry gun. I got this one. I traded a Glock 22 for this one a long time ago. You've seen it in other videos. This is another XD 9mm. Got the TFO tritium fiber optic sights. A little Talon grip on here to give you an extra grip. I like the Talon grips pre-cut to your guns. Still a thumb safety, trigger safety, striker indicator on the back, and oh, the chamber indicator. Don't be a Nazi on me. It's got a chamber indicator. Now, Model 10. You've seen this in another video if you've watched my other videos, but I got the target grips on this Model 10. Very nice 38 special. I love these Smith & Wessons. Very smooth pull. Little heavy, but super light double action. This is just... you could flinch and put that off. Or in single action. Ooh, let's move to 1911. I know I got 1911 fans out there. Compensated Remington R1. Wilson Combat trigger and hammer. I got these grips. I put some GT gun tape on it. You can see that video of me putting gun tape on the front to give extra, helps with the flipping here, just to have something on the front strap. 45 ACP, of course, for a 1911. Why would you get a 1911 that's not a 45? Little weak 9mm should be a polymer gun, right? Unless you get something like this Colt Delta Elite, a 10mm 1911 that's just gonna make everyone jealous. That's all it's gonna do, that they don't have it. This, I'm pretty confident I could hunt with this. You could carry in the woods, although I won't really carry the Delta Elite. Maybe. I don't know. It's a really nice gun. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to hold on to that one for a very long time. This gun was the Distinguished Service Magnum. I just checked it. Don't freak out on me. I did a trigger job on this one as well as refinished it. Got these grips, and I'm doing a second set of grips, so I'm just refinishing the old ones off of it in the process. Distinguished Service Magnum, that is the 586 or 581. 581. The 586 actually has adjustable sights like the 44 mag had on it instead of these channel sights. But essentially they're the same gun, and they're almost the same as the 686, except there's only a 3-shot 357 Magnum instead of a 7-shot. Now, awesome 357 Magnums are a great gun to have, versatile. You're going to be able to shoot 357. Most people just going to shoot 38 special out of it. And a gun this heavy, it's going to kick like a 22, basically. Nothing at all. But you're going to be able to go to that power when you need the power. I got this gun originally for my wife when she was my girlfriend, so she could start shooting. A little Ruger SR22. I might pick up a threaded barrel for it now. I want to get a threaded barrel for a lot of guns I have, but now that I can get a suppressor, I think I might go with a pistol suppressor first. But little Ruger SR22 eats up almost every single ammo I could throw at it. Nice gun. A lot of safeties on it, but for a training gun, that's just fine. I actually like that tiny grip. We got some H&Ks left over. We got a USP. I got a nice fiber optic front sight on that. Full size service USP. What do I say more? This is a great gun. I often carry this gun, my winter carry gun, in under a coat. hides very well. You have 15 rounds of 9mm, safety and decocker, double single action. It is an awesome gun. Very accurate with it. Even more accurate than the P30 I have. But I got two P30s because I traded for a P30L and a P30. They're about that much difference in length. All the same, they have the charge up night sights, both the decocker version, ambidextrous slide, stop, slide, release. Use the same magazines, but freaking awesome guns, awesome grips. Only complaint about the USP is the grip, and they totally changed these grips to be a lot better on these guns. Awesome. Awesome. Tactical rifles. I know you guys want to see some tactical rifles. Current build. Anderson. Pistol lower. That's all I got so far. I do have the lower parts kit, but no trigger and hammer, so I'll get to installing those here soon in a video. Bam! SIG 556 pistol, P556. Now on these, the uppers are the registered receiver. So this lower could go on a rifle length receiver and have a buttstock put on it, but it's got that SIG brace on it. I forget, what is this red dot? A little $200 red dot on it, but I like that combo right here, a micro red dot on this AK style charging handle. I got the SIG rifle in the XI version. There's a Mag Tactical magnesium receiver on this AR. Mo stock, Mo forend, Mo grip. That's a Hogue grip. Huldra Mark IV upper. Extended charging handle. I don't know if this is a GunTech charging handle. I think it is, not the Black Rain. That's a GunTech. Hudra's got the gas piston. A 5.45 barrel, letting me shoot that ammo that used to be cheap and available for the 5N6. Not so much anymore. Choice sling on that. Nice gun. Little 22 AR, and the sad thing about 22 ARs is they're probably all now worth about $200 to $300. Actually, like 200 bucks. I see them on sale for. People are not buying them with the ammo shortages. People went crazy on these. People went crazy on the GSGs for $400. Now they're all probably worth about 200 bucks. And that's nice thing about one of these uppers is it rides on an actual AR lower. So if you're only going to get the AR lower, one upper, and then you get a 5.56 upper, you're ready to rock. You have two rifles in one, basically. It's nice to have if you're going for economy. I don't really go for economy when it comes to collecting my guns, I guess. Right, this one custom Cerakoted, custom built the upper, I built the lower. This is Battleship Gray, is the Cerakote color. I had done by Atomic Tactical in Bloomington, nickel boron bolt carrier group. Arrow upper and lower. They actually came factory coated, and I got the rail coated to match. This is the Diamond Head T-rail. I got Troy sights, PWS muzzle brake, which is just bad. This is a 14.5 inch barrel with that pin and welded, making it 16 inches, legal length. The Mission First Tactical Battle Ultralight stock. Really like that stock. That corner just presents to the shoulder so nice. It's a low angle grip. And then Mo trigger guard. Went for, I thought I was going to do a two-tone blue in this gray, but the gray and black looks really slick. Super cheap NC Star red dot on it, but super fun to shoot. Everybody enjoys just letting rip with this gun. Alright, this is a total Mag Tactical upper and lower. It again has another Mission First Tactical stock. That's how you tell an AR guy really likes an AR part. He buys more than one. This does have the Black Rain charging handle, which is nice when you got a scope here to grab. Doesn't have a bolt carrier group in it right now. The Sig Tac Sig Sauer CPX1 scope, I believe. It's solid 3 power or 3.5 power. Nice little illuminated scope. Don't use it illuminated very much, but I like shooting at postage stamp size targets with this gun. Troy front rail, QD sling mounts. And what is that? That's a, oh geez, Magpul MS3 sling, right? That is a Rock River Arms tactical muzzle brake for the money. This is one of the best rifle muzzle brakes you're gonna get. It's only like, geez, maybe $35 to $40, maybe $45. This rail has a flip-in sight. I got that on sale at Midway USA. Oh, which also brings me, I'm gonna come up how to properly use Gunbroker video to get the best deals out there. We got this SIG 556 XI rifle. I'm riding the aim point on that, and you might be like, hey, is that aim point too far forward? Well, no. When you got a monolithic rail, it's not too far forward. It could even be a little farther forward to be out of the way of the charging handle. But I can, nice feature on this gun. Charging handle comes out, gets brought to the other side, and charge with your left hand. Safety. Nice thing about this over an AR, safety engages even when the hammer is not back. That's awesome. That's my one big pet peeve about an AR. This, I did break the tab for the folding stock, which I talked to SIG about it. They said they were going to send me a warranty replacement box to ship it back in, or label to ship it. And I must have missed it or whatever, got thrown away, whatever. I'm going to talk to him about that again. Actually going to get the 7.62 version, and I'm going to trade this CX4 for it, just because that's a really sweet gun. Trade the CX4 and actually the Smith & Wesson Distinguished Service. I'm gonna bring that one with too, because that one's a little pitted. He might be like, whoa. I'll be like, hey, it's your choice, man. They're both worth about $450. 9mm carbine. One of the better ones, I'm gonna say, over a little folding Caltech. Is nice that it folds, but this is totally ergonomically a battle rifle. And if you got a threaded barrel and a suppressor on this, this shit is quiet. Quiet, quiet, quiet. And I guess takes Beretta 92 mags. That's nice. So if you got a companion 92, I guess any afterthoughts of collecting or whatever. A lot of times I pick up guns that are really cheap. If I see a gun for $100 and I have $100 in my pocket, I'm buying it. Doesn't matter if it's a Mossberg 500, a little 22. Other times I'll save up a little bit and I'll find what I can do. I'll find them on Gunbroker. I'll find them on Arms List. I don't know. I got a little bit of obsession with my collection. I've got a couple of the shotguns that I've just inherited, which is really nice to get a free gun. But yeah, that's my collection. If you have any questions, I always try to answer my YouTube questions here. And very soon I'll have a video coming up with gun bought by Google. Interesting thing to see there. But thanks for watching my videos. Like, subscribe, favorite. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.